Alright, this might be slightly off of what I normally talk about on this channel. I'm gonna try my best to keep it just as close to what I usually talk about. Also, my voice sounds a little different right now. I just want to say I've been also kind of sick for the past couple of days, so bear with me in this video. As of lately, I know you guys have seen the news, how there's been so much things going on in the world. And honestly, as bad as things seem to be now in the world, and especially in our life, it's so easy to get caught up in all of that noise that's happening within the world. It's so easy to get caught up in all of that drama. It's so easy to get caught up in all of the things going on, which you can make you feel distracted or even just feel like there's so much things that maybe you even have overstimulation of thoughts in your mind. And honestly, it was like that for me today. Like I was just distracted about the news, just thinking of what might happen in the future, and even thinking of what I could even do for myself, for my life, and just thinking like, what am I gonna do and what is gonna happen? But honestly, because I've been getting so caught up in the news, just things in my life, especially things going on, I was so focused on the negative side of things, the negative thoughts, and just thinking of all the things that were going on that can feel very overwhelming to think about, especially my future, my life, the future of this channel, and wanting to build a community and things for people who are watching this video or who want to be with me in this journey. But at the same time, it's being caught up in that noise and distracted and really just unfocused. And I didn't even think I was gonna record this video today because honestly, it was I'm just so overstimulated right now, and my head is just filled with all that noise from watching too much TikTok news, watching too much things like that. But honestly, bro, if you're someone who's caught up in the news or who's caught up in the world events, who's caught up even the bad things in your life, we have to remember one thing: we have complete control and power of our own thoughts. And I know it sounds very weird to say, especially with a lot of things going on, but honestly, we do. And we as individuals have the ability to direct our thoughts to different things. I understand that there are things in life, in the world, that can be negative. Things that don't look good on paper. And it can feel so overwhelming. It can feel so alarming. But we have to realize that our thoughts, our focus, is what's making us think certain things in life and how we are viewing it. After being so focused and so caught up in all that noise, I came to the realization later on in the day that where focus goes, energy flows. And since I was so focused on those events and even in my life, I just felt so down. I felt negative. On top of that, I also feel a little sick, which wasn't making matters any better. And we have to understand that with the power of our own mind, our own consciousness, that we can literally direct our thoughts to something better than what we are focusing upon. Because the more you focus on something, the more it actually attracts into your life. Which, especially for me, that when I was younger, I was so focused on my lack of self-worth and the bad things in my life that I would show more of it in my life. And also, I just want to mention, if you are someone who's having a hard time with your thoughts and beliefs, I made a free PDF worksheet that you can use anytime for cognitive reframing down below in the link. But besides from that, I just want to say that we have the power to change our thoughts. I remember back in 2023 when I started to work on myself, when I started to work on my self-development and wanting to actually improve my life, improve my self-growth and my spiritual growth. I remember stumbling upon something called Stoicism. And within that, I learned that within Stoicism, which I think is also very important for us to learn, there was something that stuck out to me, which for one, was to actually just see things as they are without actually making them affect us, but to also really help me think. I remember this one quote when I was diving into Stoicism: the secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. And really, it's just to change your focus instead of having it on something that's not even benefiting you, not even helping you. Especially if you're trying to change your life. If you're like focusing on the negative things in life, whether it's the world, whether it's finance, whether it's relationships and lack of self-worth, realize that by you putting your focus on all of those things, you're going to see more evidence and beliefs about those things that show up in your life. And if you've ever seen my previous videos, I literally talk about my lack of self-worth in my past as someone who was younger in high school or middle school, because I was so focused on all the negative things about myself, not feeling good enough to have a girl, not feeling good enough to being someone who was confident with myself. So today, bro, I think we have to really understand that we need to know where we're putting our focus, because our focus is, in a sense, our own currency, our own energy. Because if you think about where you're putting your focus, think of it like money. Think of it as if you're spending this energy or this money in different places. You're distributing that money. And for this currency, we just have to understand to stop spending it in different places all at once and to spend it in one or two things. That is where we have to put our focus and just to shift our mindset on things in life. If you found this video helpful, let me know down below in the comments what is something that you have been focusing on and something that's not been benefiting you at all. And just let me know that what you are going to change about it today.